Colorado, presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Quick punch scores. And follow with a straight right hand. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues. Whoa, wait a minute. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. It somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And that hook misses. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Oh, no, Dempsey is hurt. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
Whoa, Johnny! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perfect counter lands. Oh no, down goes Jack Dempsey. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
Please.
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Boy, this next round. On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Jack Johnson is staged. I don't believe it. How are they still... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And down goes Jack Johnson. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Okay.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Johnson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down.
And there's the bell for round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's... Hold that thought! Oh, no, Dempsey is hurt! And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Won't score with that right uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. You believe what we are seeing. There's a counter shot. He got out of the way of that right hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What a punch. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Punch, counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Straight right just misses. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fight.
Go out there and get your boxing back together.
Back at it in round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What a stunner! Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I will give you every place in which you set your foot, just as I promised Moses. What was there to this? Jehovah your God is giving you rest and has given you this land. Your wives, your children, and your livestock will dwell in the land that Moses has given you on this side of the Jordan. But all you mighty warriors should cross over in battle formation ahead of your brothers. You must help them until Jehovah gives your brothers rest, just as he has given you, and they also take possession of the land that Jehovah your God is giving them. Then return to the land you were given to occupy, and take possession of it, the land that Moses the servant of Jehovah gave you on the east side of the Jordan. They answered Joshua,
We will do all that you have commanded, and we will go wherever you send us. Just as we listened to everything Moses said, so we will listen to you. Only may Jehovah your God be with you, just as he was with Moses. Any man who rebels against your order and does not obey every command you give him will be put to death. Only be courageous and strong.
Chapter 2. Then Joshua the son of Nun secretly sent 2 men out from Shittim as spies. He told them, Go and inspect the land, especially Jericho. So they went and came to the house of a prostitute named Rahab, and they stayed there. The king of Jericho was told,
Look, Israelite men have come in here tonight to spy out the land.
At that, the king of Jericho sent word to Rahab,
Bring out the men who came and are staying in your house, for they have come to spy out the entire land.
But the woman took the 2 men and hid them. Then she said,
Yes, the men came to me, but I did not know where they were from. And at dark, when the city gate was about to be closed, the men went out. I do not know where the men went, but if you quickly chase after them, you will catch up with them.
However, she had taken them up to the roof and hidden them among stalks of flax laid in rows on the roof. So the men chased after them in the direction of the Jordan at the fords, and the city gate was shut once the pursuers had gone out. Before the men lay down to sleep, she came up to them on the roof. She said to the men,
I do know that Jehovah will give you the land, and that the fear of you has fallen upon us. All the inhabitants of the land are disheartened because of you. For we heard how Jehovah dried up the waters of the Red Sea before you when you left Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites, Sihon and Og, whom you devoted to destruction on the other side of the Jordan. When we heard about it, we lost heart, and no one has any courage because of you. For Jehovah your God is God in the heavens above, and on the earth beneath. Now, please, swear to me by Jehovah that, because I show loyal love to you, you will also show loyal love to my father's household. You must give me a sign of good faith. You must spare the lives of my father and mother, my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them. And you must save us from death.
At that, the men said to her,
We will give our lives for yours. If you do not tell about our mission, then we will show loyal love and faithfulness toward you when Jehovah gives us the land.
After that, she let them down by a rope through the window, for her house was on the side of the city wall. In fact, she was dwelling on the wall. Then she said to them,
Go to the mountainous region and hide there for 3 days, so that those pursuing you may not find you. Then, after your pursuers have come back, you can go on your way.
The men said to her,
You will be free from guilt respecting this oath that you made us swear, unless, when we come into the land, you tie this cord of scarlet thread in the window by which you let us down. You should gather your father, your mother, your brothers, and all your father's household with you into the house. Then, if anyone goes out the doors of your house into the open, his blood will be on his own head, and we will be free from guilt. But if harm comes to anyone who remains with you in the house, his blood will be on our heads. But if you report our mission, we will be free from guilt respecting your oaths that you made us swear.
She replied,
Let it be according to your words.
With that, she sent them off, and they went their way. Afterwards, she tied the scarlet cord in the window. So they left and went to the mountainous region and stayed there for 3 days until the pursuers returned. The pursuers had been looking for them on every road, but did not find them. The two men then descended from the mountainous region and crossed the river and came to Joshua the son of Nun. They related to him all the things that had happened to them. Then they said to Joshua,
Jehovah has handed over the entire land to us. In fact, all the inhabitants of the land are disheartened because of us.
Chapter 3. Then Joshua got up early in the morning, and he and all the Israelites departed from Shittim and came to the Jordan. They spent the night there before crossing over. After 3 days, the officers passed throughout the camp and commanded the people,
As soon as you see the Ark of the Covenant of Jehovah your God being carried by the Levitical priests, you should depart from your place and follow it.
But keep a distance of about 2,000 cubits from it. Do not come any nearer to it, so that you may know which is the way to go. For you have not traveled on this way before.
Joshua now said to the people, Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow Jehovah will do wonderful things among you. Then Joshua said to the priests, Take up the Ark of the Covenant and pass ahead of the people. So they took up the Ark of the Covenant and went ahead of the people. Then Jehovah said to Joshua, This day I will start to exalt you in the eyes of all Israel, so that they may know that I will be with you, just as I was with Moses. You should give this command to the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant. When you reach the edge of the waters of the Jordan, you should stand still in the Jordan. And Joshua said to the Israelites, Come here and listen to the words of Jehovah your God. Joshua then said, By this you will know that a living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive away from before you the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Hivites, the Perizzites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, and the Jebusites. Look, the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord of the whole earth is passing ahead of you into the Jordan. Now take 12 men from the tribes of Israel, 1 man for each tribe. And as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests carrying the Ark of Jehovah, the Lord of the whole earth, touch the waters of the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan flowing from upstream will be halted, and they will stand still like a dam. So when the people departed from their tents just before crossing the Jordan, the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant went ahead of the people. As soon as the carriers of the Ark reached the Jordan, and the priests carrying the Ark dipped their feet into the edge of the waters, now the Jordan overflows its banks all the days of harvest. The waters flowing from upstream stood still.
Yeah, I know. Beautiful.